Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Ants. We are once again back in Derail Valley. Once again looking for the station. There it is. In coal mine? We're in the coal mine, yeah? Up there, somewhere. There we are, up in the coal mine. So last time we had a go at, there we go, at delivering some goods. I think from the steel mill to Harbour and Town is where we tried to go. It didn't go so well. We did manage to derail the carriages, not the actual engine. Did manage to derail the carriages, which was just great. And we're also fairly far into the job as well. So today we're going to try and actually complete a delivery job, a whole job, with the steam engine from coal mine to steel mill, which is obviously where we started the last one. So it's a relatively big run. I did this last time, but we need to go all the way along there. But the last bit's nice and straight, so maybe we'll be okay there. So we are looking for 3 carriages, which are brown, blue and yellow. So last time it was basically there's a lot of things to juggle in the air with the steam engine, which is the problem. So that's where we sort of fell apart last time. Luckily today I'm considerably hungover, so this is the time when I'm fully focused and aware of what's going on. So today's the day, is what I'm saying. Today's the day where nothing can possibly happen to completely annoy me and fail the game, or fail the mission at least, not the game, I suppose. So, if we take a quick look at the... Nope, I'm looking for that. So this is obviously the 3 carriages we're looking for. Looks about right, doesn't it? And, oh yeah, we do. They're going to be facing that way. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to move the steam engine, which we are going to not look at the controls for this. So we've got this closed. We want this forward. We want this open. We need to fill up the water tank like that. We need to shovel. Brilliant. We need to shovel some coal. Yep, okay. This is how shovels work now, is it? This is a thing. Excellent. Yep, that's the perfect amount to have on a shovel. Why did my shovel turn upside down? That was bizarre. And it's stuck, and it's back. Okay, good, good, good. This is going well. So I think what we really need to do to be a bit more careful is just actually, if we know we need to shovel some coal in or something like that, I think we need to be a bit more careful, maybe apply the brakes a little bit when we do it, so we don't end up in a situation. That is full there, okay. So let's, oh, we don't close that. Oh no, flick. Always the wrong button, every time. So, we have a fire, we have water, we have steam, well that's temperature. That's temperature. We have steam a-building. Any minute now, there it goes. This working yet? I wonder if it doesn't work. Like before you light the fire, I wonder if the whistle still works. Who knows? So we need to give the steam a little while to build up there. Which one was it? It was this one, right? Yeah, there's nothing going on yet because there's no steam pressure. So we'll give that a little momentary moment. And then we are going to go... It's only up to 1 junction, isn't it? Well, actually, it's 2. We need to come up to here before we can go back on ourselves. So what we can do, actually, is this one here we can change, because that's going to need to go that way. Just like that. And we should try to remember to get our stopwatch done as well. And to connect the carriages before we go anywhere. So it looks like this is going well. Got a good deal of pressure there. We can... There we go, release some steam into the engine compartment to generate some heat. We can take the brake off. And we can very gently start making a move. Wonderful. Off to a good start. Didn't need the instruction manual today. So there's the first junction. Clunk, clunk. And here's the second one coming up. So we need to look at thinking about applying the brakes. About now. I'm assuming we are way past the junction. Yes, indeed. Let's turn that over there. Let's get back in here. Put this doodle-majig wheel all the way into reverse. Take the brake off. Gently apply the accelerator, or the off? Yeah. Regulator. It's called a regulator, isn't it? I remembered. Everything's fine. Let's take that off, so we're not going too fast. So we've gone past the first junction, okay, so this should now send us to the right. Hold up. Oh no, it is the right one. We're okay. And now we have to assume that these are the right carriages, and for example, it's not these three in the middle of these. Actually sped up even though we've got the regulator off. Start braking. Can't quite see. We'll try and go by this. There was a slight bit of contact there, but that's fine. So let's wind this forward. Let's fill up on coal before the fire goes out. And then... Good, yeah, absolutely none of those went in. That's a good shovelful, I was happy with that. Perfect. Okay, let's close this off. Let's check CBK 012 over the coal piles. And then all the jobs have disappeared. What is going on with this? Where have the jobs gone? Is it because I touched them and they've gone into the lost and found? That would seem weird. So I've had to do a couple of restarts in the end to get it to spawn a job, but we have a job that is back. So this time, we're going to put it straight in the machine. We're not going to faff. That goes in the machine. Oops, ow. I think that's my computer desk. We're going to start the... How do you reset that? Don't know. Okay, so that's about half an hour of the way through. We'll accept that, that's fine. So the job is for carriages CBK 0 and 1. Let's figure out where I am in the room. Ooh, untangle myself from a cable. There we go. Okay. CBK 0 and 1. Is that going to be these two here? Yeah, so we're going to forego the idea of lining the carriage up beforehand. Obviously on some stations, and it's not entirely sensible thing to do, which is good to know, I suppose. Suppose we could have got the engine started, but wasn't entirely sure that there was going to be any jobs to do. And the first time I reloaded the game, it didn't even give me a steam engine, it just loaded up a shunter here, which was even weirder. Okay, I think we're about there, but we'll give it another shovelful just in case. Yeah. Lighter. Flick. Great. In you go. Close that up. We'll take that off. We'll just wait now open that up so the steam that gets generated does go straight into the engine to heat it up. We'll open the regulator a little bit, preemptively. Are we moving the smallest amount? We are moving the smallest amount. So we are on our way. So whilst we're waiting for that to generate, we'll go into the steel mill, right? We are going to the steel mill. Steel mill is here, so we are going to go just pretty much straight, and then straight. And then right, and then we follow that around, and then left, and then right. That should take us to the steel mill. Probably going to be a relatively lengthy journey. But that's fine, we're okay with that. Hold up. Never connected. Oh. Oh no, that's fine. I haven't actually gone back and got them yet, have I? No, I'm okay. You know, put that back. Put that back. Get myself all confused. Let's open that back up and get some heat into that engine. But now that we're moving, we could also do that as well. Double heat. Probably start braking for that. Right, so now that's going to go to the left. That's going to go to the right. Job done. Let's hop back in here. Now we put this in reverse. Take the brake off. Open the regulator a bit. Everything's going good. Do some coal. I said, thank you, we could do with some, oh come on. We could do with some coal. That seems fast. I do want that in there, otherwise we will lose it and we are going to need it. How are we? Oh, we're doing okay. We could take that off actually. Just a little bit more welly to make sure we actually get to the carriages. So how's this looking time-wise? About 5 minutes so far. We're almost there. We've almost started our job, and Lord knows how far we are into the video now. Or at the very least, how long I've been recording. So we'll keep an eye on this down here. Perfect. Connect. All the way around. Thank you very much. Right. Too much. Perfect. And then we've got a few pieces of coal we can just chuck in to get it going for the moment. Perfect. Oh, and there's another one there as well, actually. And we are ready to go. All right then. Let's just make sure we do have 2 carriages. We do. Wonderful. They appear to be full of coal. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting that. That was weird. I just want to get back in there. Close enough. So we could probably open up a little bit more. How far have we got to the first junction? Fair while actually. We've got a fair. This is the first actual junction we're going to need to worry about. This one I think is going to be. We'll just go straight onto it. I'm not going to have to worry about directions or anything, or switching. Well, the engine fire's cooled down a bit. Let's open up some air in there. Let's get some more coal in there as well. Trying to scoop up the ones that are already there, it's very difficult. And those are just flung all over the place. Yeah, and as the game starts getting a bit jittery, it's definitely a lot more awkward. So we've got a lot of steam going. Ah, wonderful. That first panicky moment of getting the actual mission started is now over. We're going to start enjoying ourselves a little bit. Keep an eye out for any corners that might cause us problemos. Sounds like we're slowing down a little bit, doesn't it? Let's get back in there and open up the throttle a bit. Yeah, we are going a little slower. There is the slightest suggestion of wheel squeal as well. Like to avoid that ideally. What was this again? Oh, it's the sand, wasn't it? Probably go a little bit faster. I think 30 will be a definitely safe speed. Safe speed? Safe speed. And I suspect 40 will be safe for the vast majority of corners. Try and keep this topped up. So we don't have to worry about it. A little bit more, if you don't mind, Mr. Engine. Get some temperature into that engine. Bring that back a little bit, change the, I don't know how it works, essentially like a gearing, isn't it? Oh, that's some engine temperatures now, that's 800 degrees. That's like 880. Can't tell now because the Lara's in the way. It seems to have topped out at around whatever that is. Probably close that off. Ease off the regulator because we are going a little over 40 now. Still not figured out what that bell is. Well, it's just 800. Is it saying that coal's getting low? Could be. Seems to be slowing down quite significantly, don't we? Got a bit of an uphill struggle coming, have we? Pop that back there. Too much. That's a bit more like it, that's a bit more like it. Water's doing okay. I'm not sure water actually starts going down. And once you filled it, it stays filled by the look of it. I can hear a bit of wheel squealing. I'm really struggling to say today, wheel squealing. We'll apply a small amount of brake just to keep us at a reasonable speed. And we'll leave that brake on because it doesn't seem to be going down very much. That's just keeping us steady, keeping us honest. Love it. So this is the first junction. I was thinking, that's a hell of a sharp turn we're going to have to make. This is the first junction, isn't it? It is indeed. So we have gone all that way. And we only need to go all the way down there via that loop yet. So, a fair old distance to go. Let's actually get some brakes on because the wheels are definitely squealing a little bit. See how much we're going downhill. Look how fast it speeds up. Look. That's a lot of brake I've got to put on to get it under 40. There's a lot of brake I need to put on. So I'm feeling confident today, I'm feeling confident. I think everything's going to go just fine and dandy. The corner seem a bit sharp to you? Seems a little sharp. Let's get back inside. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Well, speed-wise we're doing okay. There was one of those weird little bumps where it just bumped up by like 5 miles an hour very briefly. How was the, could do with some more coal. I think everything's looking okay. I'm going to ease the brake off a little bit, but not too much. And then we'll get some, yeah, I think that bell is the coal bell, isn't it? Try that again, shall we, shovel? Thank you. Perfect. Good, excellent. This is the best shoveling. If this game was a shovel simulator, I'd be the winner. Let's just pop that back in there, and then we'll just, in a very safe manner, throw some coal. You can hear the wheels squealing, but the brakes are already on quite significantly. Another one? Nope, that's it, okay. So is this the actual junction? I'm confused now. Well, this is a different junction. We just happen to have gone the right way. Because I was not paying any attention. We haven't gone the right way. We haven't gone the right way because I wasn't paying any attention. At least I noticed we weren't going the right way fairly quickly, I suppose. Really struggling to stop it, isn't it? So we're going to ease ourselves backwards. We are going to run back to the junction. Oh, hold up. That's fine, yep. And this is the one we're going to need to change. But we can't change it yet, because when the engine comes over it, it'll already change. So we can't do that. I don't think I've ever seen a steam engine go in reverse before. I mean, obviously, outside of the game. I mean, in real life, I don't think I've ever seen a steam engine go in reverse. I'm not saying that they're not capable. trying to get a bit of speed going. That's the first junction. You can tell we've crested the hill because it's all a lot more relaxed with the speed now, isn't it? So it's a mistake, but at least that's a minor mistake. Hopefully we've realised it, or we've definitely realised it in a relatively quick fashion. Hopefully it will stay amongst the smallest of the mistakes of the video. So I'll reverse an alarm, just letting them know that we're coming. Because I'm sure you shouldn't do this on a live rail track. And we should just make it past. Oh, maybe not. I'm about to go a little bit further. Just a little bit further. That's probably going to be enough, isn't it? Let's take it off and put the brake on. Ooh, only just, but yes. Let's change that then. Put it into forward. Brake off. Regulator open. Shovel some coal. Shovel some coal. That can't be the coal one, and I just put some coal in. That was a nice shovel. Right. Pretty sure that's now full. Close that off. Well, the engine's getting a little cool. Let's open that up, get some heat in there. Take the regulator off because we are getting up to 40 now. And this is a nasty corner coming up, so let's get some brake on. Ooh, sped up again. Fair bit more brake on because that's getting a bit aggressively out of control. So how far have we got for the next junction then? So I think it's going to be this one here. We're going to have to go all around there. I think that's how that's going to work. Guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm watching you, Speed. I'm watching you. Still creeping up, isn't it? A little bit more of that. It's an unusual cliff formation. So we have just about got over 40, but it's a relatively sensible piece of track coming up, so I think we're okay. Yeah, so that's we will come around there in a bit, but we need to circle all the way around to get to there. Everything's looking good. Nice. Hello. We low on coal again. Was that the engine temperature alarm? Could be the engine temperature alarm, you know. I'm going to put a bit more brake on. Oh, couldn't see where my shovel was for a second. There we go. It's a bit more comfortable. So we've opened up the air intake. I don't know if maybe the air intake's a bit pointless when you've got the doors open. You know, I put that brake on thinking that'll keep us down to about 30, and it's only down to about 35, isn't it? Look at that steam we've got built up, though. So much steam. Now it's creeped down below 30, look. Crept down below 30. We're going to need to give it a... No, it is going up again. I'm trying to be relatively cautious here. How much time did we have for the job? We had 43 minutes. It's been, what, 5, 10, 15, 20... It's been about 20 odd minutes. We're about halfway through already. So rather than sort of a throttle game, using the throttle to keep your speed up, it's much more to do with using the brakes to maintain your speed, isn't it? I wonder if that's a steam engine thing or a root thing. Hello, weird piece of geometry in the middle of the track. So the wheels are squealing, but we're only doing about 38, so I'm not too bothered. Not quite yet. It is going up now, though. Let's keep that under 40, please. I'm sure you should be able to go faster. Like, in the real world, the steam engine would be able to go a lot more than 40. Another piece of weird geometry. Don't know if they've done much, much checking of these routes. It is all going to go downhill, isn't it? Because we went above the track, so yeah, of course it's going to be a gentle downhill the whole way. Okay, that's the engine alarm. It's actually a temperature alarm, isn't it? I've realised the temperature's low, and obviously it's usually low because we're running low on coal. Ooh, out of there. I'm assuming it's possible for the engine just to die if you don't keep it topped up. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll just leave it and see what happens if you don't fill up with coal. I'm assuming it will just completely die. Sounds like we put a bit too much brake on there, doesn't it? Thank you, shovel. Put a little bit of regulator open. We'll close that off because that's been going for a while. Got way too much steam, look. What are we going to do with all that steam? So I don't think we're going to need to concern ourselves with this junction. Very annoying place for that map to go. Wish you could put it on the boiler tank or something. Let's take the regulator off, close that off. Well, that's quite pretty. Right, so let's just go check out the upcoming junction and make sure we don't need to worry about it. Or if we do, that it is... No, we don't. That's fine. Okay. How far is the train? I'd like to watch it come through that little tunnel, I think. There it is. It's on its way. Is it going ludicrously fast? Where? Oh my word. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm assuming you can't get hit by your own train, right? That would be, that'd be foolish, yeah? I guess we're going to find out, because I'm definitely going to stand in front of it now. It's very weird. It's very weird, and I don't recommend it. does sound like it's going a little fast there, doesn't it? Let's immediately put some brakes on, because yeah, we are going way too fast. Oh no. Well, darn. Oh. Do you know what I'd like in this game? I'd like a quick save function. That's what I'd like. Oh my word. Yep, that went a ride, didn't it? So, we've gone ahead and proved there that I'm not really capable of completing a delivery job with the steam train. I think we've proved that fairly conclusively there, really, haven't we? So I think, unless there are any major objections, I think I'll probably leave the series there for the moment, and we'll give it a month or two until they do some more updates and see what happens. Unless there's something I'm of course missed in the game. I don't think there's. I know you can get the longer carriage jobs, which would be nice, but it means you need to earn some money first. We're not doing very well at that. So I think that's what I'll do. It does take quite a long time to get to a point of failure, unfortunately. Which is probably more my own fault than that one was definitely my fault, because I was trying to get a look at the train coming through the tunnel and I let it get out of control a bit. Lessons learned and all that. Awesome. So let me know down below if you'd want me to carry on with the series, if you want to actually see me do a job, or if you'd like to see me do something a bit different, or if there's something I've missed in the game, of course. If you enjoyed this video, do click the like button, always appreciated, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Don't forget, I do stream every Wednesday at 6 PM, and it'd just mean the world to me to see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, maybe in Derail Valley, or maybe in something new and shiny. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.